Hi, Virgo. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a really good day today. So, we're just gonna give this space a little bit of a perk me up with some Palo Santo, which is my favorite. I don't know if you guys prefer Palo Santo or sage, but I definitely prefer Palo Santo. Okay, we are going to look at. I know I'm a day late. Forgive me. April 20th to 26th. Okay, your first energy coming up is the 10 of coins reversed. So not a good week to make big financial decisions. Then we have justice reversed. So yeah, I think that for some of you, this will be, you might hear about a judgment against you financially. But I think that for most people, this is going to just be like, things are not in alignment. Don't focus too much on making any financial investments this week. Put it off. Let that be something you decide next week. Or this could just be a financial decision that's just not good for you. So you didn't get a loan, or you owe more in taxes than you expected. You know, it could be anything like that. Okay, and then the Knight of Feathers reversed. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit of a tough week for you guys. It doesn't have like this really terrible feeling. It just feels like drudging along, like, it's gonna be a week to just, you can't wait till it's over kind of thing. Stressful, you know. The Knight of Feathers there is, do not borrow anyone money this week. You're gonna need it. Do not do it. This is something that you need to hold on to. Really process, and like the feathers is the sword, so it's not necessarily the financial energy there, but we've got a lot of financial energy here, and with that justice there, it's like, oh, I know you want to help somebody out, help that family member out, but just wait, just hold off on that to make sure that whatever news is coming in here, whatever this is not going to affect you if you've, borrowed somebody a couple $1,000s. This is a little bit of a warning to kind of make sure that any action you take is logical, because it looks like you might not be thinking straight about things that you are, about kind of like action things for this week. So double and triple check decisions you make, especially around finances. Well, you got a lot of reversed here. Lack of celebration, hard, yeah, it's a hard energy. 3 of Cups reversed. So it's not the best week for you. It doesn't feel like you're going to find out that you owe like $50,000 to somebody. It doesn't feel like that. It feels, manageable, but like a pain in the ass, and just something that you just didn't need this week. Causing some anxiety. Gosh, I almost want to start this over. I don't want to put this out there for you guys, but I think it's important. I started a reading for you guys, and then my phone shut off, so I think that it was saying, no, this is the message that needs to be out there. Look, everything is reversed, and I like the deck is shuffled properly, so it's not all upside down. The Queen of Junk. Yeah, there's that finance energy coming up again. The Queen there, and then the Knight of Feathers here, but the Queen here, there could be a female that needs help financially. If you can get her to hold off for a week or two and see if she can find it elsewhere in the time being, or asking for financial advice. This is not the week to do that, because the everything here is not aligning with the positive. It's all kind of aligning with trouble or struggle. And we don't want to keep putting that energy out there. So just avoid anything financial this week that you can, unless it's like you got to pay something, unless it's something you have to do. Avoid any kind of things financially that you just don't need to be dealing with. Okay, we have the Two of Swords upright, Two of Feathers. This is talking about a little bit of a stalemate. Definitely, usually we don't want to sit in that stalemate. We don't want to sit in indecision. Well, right now, you need to sit in the indecision. Let people be mad about it. But you got to take care of yourself first. And Judgment. Yeah. There's something going on here where it's either a court judgment coming in. Like I said, it doesn't have to be super serious, but a court judgment coming in, a loan judgment, something coming in where you're not getting what you expected or what you needed. And so you're going to have to find another way or sort some things out and reapply. But it's going to be a tough week financially. You're not going to lose your home, but it's a tough week financially. So it could, investments in the market could have gone kind of haywire for you, and you're not getting what you expected. That it could be anything like that. So which angel here is with you this week, and what are you meant to be focusing on? Ariel. So new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So this is really talking about intuition. So when it comes to how you're deciding to move forward this week, you really have to trust your instincts. Hold off on those decisions, but trust your instincts on the people around you and why people might be coming to you, and allow yourself to also do more research and grow your intuition around your financial future and what you want to accomplish there. Just because you're getting knocked down this week doesn't mean anything. It just means that this is a bad week, and then you have another good week next week. As long as you can get more in touch with your intuition and make decisions a little bit more from how you're feeling about it than from just logic. Sometimes we know we shouldn't. Let's just say, for an example, there's a stock that you really want to invest in, but your gut is telling you, no, that's not it. But everybody around you is like, no, you got to do it. Your gut is like, no, but then you sink $1,000 into it and then you lose it. Right? Your gut told you that was going to happen. So sometimes not always listening to everybody else and the education they have, and listening to your instincts is a better choice. Somebody wanted to borrow a couple $1,000s from you. You knew you're never going to see it again. But you did anyway because you care for them. Well, now you're not going to get it back at all, right? So instead of helping them maybe find another way to make the money, you just gave them money and now you're screwed. So listen to your instincts around it and allow yourself to flourish, but just get through the week. Just get through this week, Virgo. You're going to be fine. You just got to kind of get through it.